Well, tonight, another look at more trips that CCSD is taking in an apparent failed attempt to recruit teachers. Thousands of taxpayer dollars spent, with hundreds of vacancies still open.
On Monday, we told you 17 staffers went to Miami during the 4th of July holiday with nothing to show for it. 8 News Now education reporter Joshua Piguero bringing additional details of additional trips. Joshua.
Brian, Denise, records show that staffers in the last year have traveled to Hawaii, Texas, and Los Angeles, just to name a few places. This is all on the taxpayer's dime. But what we don't know is if any of the teachers that were hired as a result of these recruiting trips. These receipts show that from February 7th to February 10th of this year, 2 recruiters were in Hawaii staying at the Courtyard by Marriott on Waikiki Beach. The cost, $1,550. With food, flight, car rental, and baggage, the overall cost was nearly $5,000.
There should be an investment in recruitment when you have high vacancies.
That's Clark County Education Association Executive Director John Ballardita. The teachers union has been hammering CCSD over its high teacher vacancies.
What do we want? Contract! When do we want it? Now!
Contract negotiations between both sides are at an impasse. Data I obtained shows there were 1,100 teacher openings entering the current school year.
I think the measure of any investment on a recruitment process is whether or not it's hiring people, whether or not people are coming in. I think that's the final determining factor as to whether or not that money is being spent in the right way.
Recruiters submitted documents for their Hawaiian trip indicating they visited students at Hawaii Pacific University and BYU Hawaii. CCSD hasn't said if any students from these 2 universities were hired. A CCSD social media post shows recruiters went back to Hawaii in September. 8 News Now added up all CCSD recruiting trips, and it totals almost $150,000. We've made multiple attempts to talk to CCSD about the trips, but have not gotten a response. I also reached out to some trustees since they're in charge of the district's purse strings. Here's what trustee Katie Williams told me, quote, "Thanks for reaching out, but this is an operational question, and I'm going to direct you to the communications department for the district." Now that sounds like a runaround to me. I also reached out to trustee Linda Cavazos, but she did not respond. Brian?
Joshua, I'll take it from here. Thank you. That $150,000 price tag for recruiting also included trips to Los Angeles and Corpus Christi, Texas, where we've learned 2 recruiters stayed on the beach.